good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time y'all watching this on YouTube or listening on DSP platforms, man. What's good? Like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Comment below whatever platform you supporting on, man. We going to Rochester, man, NYC, man, to go visit Rigz, man. One of the members of the Cloth. Shout out to the Cloth members, man. Everybody in there, man. It's the Cloth Ent. Mooch, what up? Yo, but Rigz, man, right off the bat, if y'all really a Rigz fan, y'all know he has a voice issue. Hopefully that gets better. Hopefully that, we get some energy, some good energy back towards your health, and you can heal. So hopefully, I'm wishing you the best. So, but we're going to Rochester to go visit this MC. His name is Rigz, man. I'm a huge fan, and this project is called Heal In. It's funny, and I believe it has something to do with his actual situation, and that's pretty much the reason he called it Heal In, because he needs to heal and needs to heal that voice, his vocal cords. This came out March 17th, 2023. 42 minutes, 40 seconds. Off the bat, go to his YouTube channel. Go to Rigz' YouTube channel. He breaks down this album. Him and his features, or him and his crew, the Cloth, they break down these songs individually. It's dope the way he does it, man. So I'm doing it too, man. Rigz, I'm a fan. I've been breaking down your music for quite some time. Thanks for coming on the show. Rigz was on my show, the THAC podcast, recently. Appreciate it, man. All right, man. Get the books, man. Surveyors Chronicles, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Surveyors Classics is Volume 2, man. There's another book online. It's an ebook. Get that too. EPs Need Love too. Surveyors Extended Plays. Get that book too, man. You can get these on ebook too. Let's go. Let's get into it. Let's dive into this project, man. Number one is Full Plate, man. Let's dive into it. Let's eat. Producer Chup. Chup did the majority of the album. Dope producer, man. Chup, man. Gotta give you your props now before we even talk about this project. But Full Plate, Chup. Beautiful backdrop for a couple of things Rigz went through. Just a dope intro. Just like it's not in the rap, and he just kind of talking about what's going on. His situation, life, things like that. And it's a dope intro. Number 2 is called Somewhere, featuring Rob Gates. Shout out to Rob Gates, man. Produced by Chup. Loving the rock and roll track, man. And it got the, rock and roll, rock and hip hop type of track. You don't, you didn't know that the Cloth are rock stars. Y'all didn't know that. Y'all didn't know the Cloth are rock stars. Yeah, they're rock stars, man. That's why Chup is providing them with these rock rap beats, man. I enjoy Rigz, his soft tone, while Rob Gates steals the show with this chorus with the rough and rugged voice. And it's a good match. It's a good match, man. The song is gangster. The song is gangster, man. Somewhere featuring Rob Gates, man. Number 3, Pick Your Poizon, featuring Shonyea and Bishop the Great, produced by Chup. Pick your poison, man. Pick your poison. Some pick, the play-by-play robbery. Somebody, he's robbing them play-by-play, telling you how to rob. Someone's picking, pimping ain't easy. They're telling you about the pimping game, on their rhyme. Rigz brought it back to robbery, so it's basically like a robbery song. They robbing you, man. We even get some, Eddie Kane, Jodeci, Backstreet type singing at the end with one of his boys, or one of these rappers probably, had it in him to, do his singing impressions, and he gave us a good, some good lines, but it was good at the end. It was funny. Number 4, Nobody, produced by Vanderslice. Now, Vanderslice is another producer that's in the game. Dope producer, man. Shout out to Vanderslice. This one of my favorite records, actually. It's a soulful record with the heartfelt storylines, man, and just the lyrics, the bars, and what's going on in the record. Domestic violence, domestic abuse. It's not a game. Get some help if you need to get help. Get help. Both parties need to get help. The abuser too. Yeah, if you are the abuser, and it's not always a man, but usually it's the man. And the men need to get help too, just like the women need to get help, of course. The women need to get out that relationship, and the men need to get some help, some psychological help. But yeah, Nobody's dope. Nobody. That's my joint, man. Number 5, another joint I love too. Instacart featuring Rob Gates. Shout out to Rob Gates again. He's back. This time he's rhyming. This is produced by Chup and Speed X. When the masks come out, not for COVID, but for the cloth. It's a situation. Y'all better go in your houses, little kids. Go in the house, man, where the cloth come out. With the Rigz and Rob Gates on the case, I believe we are in good hands like Allstate, man. This song is tougher than Superman. I like this track, man. Another song that stands out, man, in this, or on this album, actually. Number 6, Guide Me, featuring M.A.V, M.A.V. Shout out to M.A.V. M.A.V is dope, produced by Chup. Shout out to M.A.V. He's on the Mike Power Show as well. Go check out the Mike Power Show. M.A.V is one of the co-hosts on there too. So shout out to Mike Power. Shout out to M.A.V. So number 6, Guide Me, featuring M.A.V, produced by Chup. This beat is dark and hits right. It just hits right. M.A.V. M.A.V is kicking that insurance knowledge, man. He's giving that insurance. He's telling you, hey, get insurance. So it's just dope that rappers are starting to incorporate, getting money not just by selling drugs, but talking about insurance, talking about being fathers. They're talking about passive income in the raps. They're doing a lot of this stuff now that that's appreciated. That's appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to rappers, not just rapping about the streets and rapping about real life joints. They're guiding us with their wrongs. For us to go right. They're telling us about what they did wrong in their past, so we won't do it, and so we'll do right. Guide me home. This is like guide me home type of record. Get me, back to the roots. Get me back to, are the roots Africa? Or are the roots just getting your 10 toes down in the grass? Hugging trees. They say tree hugger for a reason. Like, you really supposed to get back to nature. So if you get back to nature, excuse me. My nose is dripping. All right, so and that's why I love doing these live. They tape, but they live, man. I like to do these live, man. It speaks about who I am. I'm human. I make mistakes. Your nose runs. Don't worry about it. Let's go back to number 7, Revolving Credit, man. It's a short skit. Hold yourself to your own standards. That's basically what the clip's talking about, man. Nothing more, nothing less. Number 8, it's Fuck Me But Love You. I like this track. This is produced by Chup, featuring Asun Eastwood. Shout out to Asun. This is the relationship record that hits the soul with its realistic topics. Rigz and Asun tell us what their spirits are showing them. Mr. Eastwood is just fire. He's just a dope rapper as well. Go check out his catalog as well. Love the third verse songs, man. When you get a feature on, you rap, you send it to the feature raps. This is usually when you're not in the studio, then you get it back, you might rap again. Lloyd Banks started doing that. Lloyd Banks bringing that back. And I think a lot of rappers are bringing back the 3 bars for each record. I'm not sure. It's dope. A lot of attention span's short, but hopefully we can get those 3 verses. Maybe cut the verses to 8 bars, but bring it to 3 verses. Do something to bring it back. That hip-hop rap feel is 3 verses. I still feel like in hip-hop it's missing, but shout out to all rap, man, Number 9 is Parrying, featuring J Black, produced by Chup. I'm warding off all haters. This track may be too short, but it hits right within the album structure. A drug dealer's interlude, they parried, basically. Number 10, Masterpiece, produced by Xtreme with the X. It's good to hear Rigz over soulful tracks, man. His voice box mixes well with a smooth and clear, backdrops, instrumentals, and of that nature. Rigz is more clear-headed to cook up his favorite recipes in the kitchen when he got these beats, man. The stove is working overtime. Blame Reagan. Blame the Reagans. The Reagans got all the drugs in, to give us good shows like Snowfall. That's all I got in The Wire and all that. Number 11. What's the best show series? Is it The Wire? Everybody says The Wire. People I know say the best show series ever is The Wire. People say Ozark. People say, Breaking Bad. What is it? Y'all let me know. Number 11, Fundamentals featuring Mooch, produced by Chup. It's the Cloth Ent. When Mooch is around, I gotta say it, man. We get a banging track, dope bars from Rigz, and the brother Mooch putting the beat in the headlock, man. And Rigz is a preacher, man. He's a natural born preacher. My aunt told me I was a natural born preacher, but I'm like more, going towards the, like the hip hop, language. More of the hip hop, like a hip hop preacher, right? I think Rigz is like a hip hop preacher without him knowing, a street poet. A street poet. Yeah, he's a street poet. So, and he makes a lot of sense. I would follow him. He's one of those Jesuses, man. He's a leader, natural born leader. So shout out to Rigz, man. Number 12, Henny, Shards. Produced by Chup. Breaking the bottle, man. Oh man, Shards, Henny, Shards. Chup is the primary producer, and he's not missing on this project. I just wanted to give a props up to Chup one more time, man. This rap rock track bust the Henny bottle in the first place. This rock rap track, got people busting the bottle, man. That's why there's shards everywhere. But then Rigz ripped this, man. He ripped it. Rigz can rap. Rigz is one of these rappers that we speak about every year on these top 10, top 20, top 25 lists of MCs and rappers and lyricists. So don't sleep on Rigz, man. Rigz is dope, man. Bars for days, lyrics for days. You could be breaking down his bars. You miss stuff. You got to listen to it again and you go, oh, damn, I never hear that Rigz. Like, because it's his voice too. But you really got to listen to Rigz, man. He got those hitters. He be hitting. You be like, what do you say? Rewind that. Rewindable Rigz. That's his AKA, Rewindable Rigz, man. Number 13, Brand Your Pain featuring M.A.V, man. Shout out to M.A.V again, produced by Chup. M.A.V on the hook only on this one. Track is clean. B has like a live New Orleans jazz feel while rappers float their pain in the booth. Rigz' pain hits deep, and we love that he shares. Thanks for sharing. You know what I'm saying? Exhibit R, produced by Batman. Exhibit Rigz needs to rest that voice. Exhibit Rigz, that's what I call it. So Exhibit R, Exhibit Rigz needs to rest that voice. I know that, man. So get better again. Shout out to Healing and Heal In. This album needs to be broken down. And I like I said, go check out the YouTube channel, Rigz' YouTube channel. He breaks it down with the other participants and rappers of the Cloth. They break down their bars, their lyrics. They break down each other's bars and lyrics. It's dope. It's dope. So go check it out, man. Like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Comment below what you think about this album. Before I get to the next track, again, get the books, man. Stop playing. Get the books. And get the gear, too. It's hoodie season. It's hoodie season, man. It's hoodie season. Get the hoodies. I got the hoodies. And I got merch in the description as well. So I got, me and my daughter sell merch. Get the merch in the description. And get the books, man. Come on, man. Support. Appreciate it, man. And all the love to people that have supported already. Number 15, last track, is more of a, I told you, he's a hip-hop preacher. It's by Chup, man. It's Rigz, just basically speaking, I enjoy Rigz' honesty, love, respect, and passion in his records. And recently on social media, he's been like really, talking about health is important, eating is important. And he's, I think he's even doing a cookbook. Is that cookbook out yet? But this, thanks for sharing, King. I appreciate his knowledge. I appreciate him sharing the knowledge, talking about, good things that black people, people that he surrounds himself with, his fans need to do. So shout out to Rigz and the Cloth 2023, the Cloth Entertainment, man. This joint, Heal In. I like this joint, man. Coming back from Rochester, NYC, maybe back in Boston, man. What do y'all think about this project? Rigz, thank you for the projects. Hopefully this is not your last project, because that's what he was saying. he said this might be his final project, or he might put together something that he has in the vote. But hopefully this is not his last project. Hopefully he gets that voice back, man. All right, man. Love, man. Yo. Love over hate, man. Let's talk about it, man. All right, y'all. Peace out, man. Support if you can. And pray for Rigz, man. Pray for Rigz. Pray for Rigz. Light a candle. So I don't know what y'all do, but pray for Rigz' voice to come back so we can get timeless albums and projects like this. What's the best Rigz album? Ooh. What's Riggs' best album? Give me Riggs' top 5 albums below. I'm out.